What's happening, everybody? MG here, MGCovers. Hopefully you enjoyed the little preview there. Been experimenting with different types of media, trying to bring better content. This is the second video I've done since the shutdown. A lot has happened, so we're going to dive right into it. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, greatly appreciate it. We've grown a lot during the shutdown. I think a lot of people were, obviously bored at home, so we've had a lot of views were up, a lot of subscriptions were up. So if you're watching this for the first time, you have not subscribed, please do so. We give out a lot of good content on here. And if you want to follow me on all the social media platforms, it's MGCovers on Twitter. Also, we have a Facebook page as well as Instagram. Instagram, we give out all of our plays daily with the exception of today. We're going to do it right here live on the YouTube. So hang on one second. All right, so we're going to talk about soccer, which is a sport. We literally just created a stat model. I think it was last March. We started experimenting with that. We've actually tweaked it and done really well. Let's go over the record here. You can see year to date, $9,300 made. The way this is from the monitoring service I use, Sports Watch Monitor. In Las Vegas, Rocky and those guys do a really good job. If you don't know what a Sports Watch Monitor service is, a handicapper has to submit their picks prior to the plays, prior to the match starts. Then after the match starts, they release your plays to the public, and once you make a play, you can't change it. So it's a way to be verified, so to speak. And if a handicapper is not verified, it's hard to say that they're legit. So anyway, we're currently number one at Sports Watch Monitor. We've actually had a win yesterday. We had Lazio won in Series A, 2-1. So we're actually up 10.3 units. The way they do it, 1 unit size is $1,000. So all you have to do is divide it by 1,000. So we're actually at 30 and 21, which gets us right at 60%, 10 units. So having a lot of success in soccer. We've had an 8-2 run, and you scroll all the way down to soccer. You will see that we have all of our power rankings are free. So you can actually see what I'm showing on my screen right here for over 12 leagues. That includes English Premier League, Czech Republic, Spain, Italy Series A, and a couple other obscure leagues that don't get a lot of action. So this first matchup, Tel Aviv Jerusalem, if you see that green column 13, that shows the goal differential. Now I calculate goal differential different than what you see on a lot of different sites, and it's more effective. And soccer, what you want to do when obviously soccer is a low scoring game, so what we want to do is we want to have a big dispersion, a big difference between goal differential that clearly shows that team is better at scoring and better at playing defense. So in this case, Tel Aviv is a 13-point goal differential. The way that I handicap now, I generally don't consider a team unless they're at least a 10-point goal differential. Anything smaller than that, it's not 100% sure that they're going to win. Or they don't have as good of a chance of winning, and just had a lot of success doing it this way. So Tel Aviv is a 13-point goal differential. Yes, that is the correct line at -14. Tel Aviv, check this out. Their last 8 matches, they've only given up 1 goal. So really good defensive team. Their last 3 matches, they've scored 3, 3, and 2, playing really, really good soccer. Team they're going up against, B Jerusalem. They've only won 1 of their last 8 matches. They've drawn their last 5. So fairly competitive team. However, Tel Aviv is at home. They won 3 of the 4. So we're going to roll with Tel Aviv in this situation here. And the line that we played was -150. And we generally play a little bit more juice in soccer. We're planning on hitting at least 60%. So it's a little bit more juice than we normally play, but definitely a good play nonetheless. So that's our first play, Tel Aviv at -150. Okay, let's go over to the English Premier League here. They've now played 2 matches. They were kind of late getting started post-shutdown. Let me pull this up. And they're going up against West Ham. West Ham has struggled lately. They've lost their last 2 matches post-shutdown, and they really weren't in good form prior to that. where you look at Chelsea, they were playing well prior to the shutdown. In fact, they've won 4 of their last 5. And in our line, if you look there, we have them at an 11-point goal differential, a minus 149 line. And the line that we're actually playing is a little bit higher. The line is minus 164. So here's what we do. This is another good handicapping strategy, more of a money management strategy. The line is minus 164, so we're only going to play a half unit. So all you would do is you would take 164, divide that by 2, so the actual amount that we're risking is less than a unit. It's 8.2 units. I mean, 0.82 units risked. Now, granted, if we win this match, we'll only win 0.4 units. But again, it's a play. It's a way to play a team with heavy juice and limit your risk as well. So if we lose that match, all we're going to lose is less than a unit. And of course, if we win, we only win right at half unit. So that play is going to be Chelsea minus 164. Okay, let's move on to Sweden. They just started back playing. I think they've only played 4 matches. Well, they actually started their season. We're going to look at this. Let me pull this up. Got the wrong game here. Bear with me 1 second here. Hopefully I pronounce this right. This is Kalmar going up against Ostersunds. These are difficult names to pronounce for somebody that's from the South. So Kalmar, if you look at our goal differential, they're a 6-point goal differential and a plus 114 line. Their opponents are at a minus 6 goal differential and a 414 line. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule in sports betting, and you have to realize that Kalmar has only played 4 matches. They lost their most recent match 5 to Zilch. However, see, I think the team they were playing, the team they were playing were pretty good. So let's back this up here. Whoops. Okay. But the other 2 matches they won 2-0, they won 4-0, and they lost to the best team in the league 2-1. Their opponent lost 4-2, had a draw, lost 2-0, and lost 2-0. So their opponents have only scored 2 matches and only scored 2 goals in the last 4 matches. So we really like Kalmar in this instance. Let's see what our line we played was minus 122. And when you have a team at home, it's a big advantage in soccer. Even though they don't have any fans during the shutdown, it's still an advantage. So this particular play, we're going to play Kalmar at minus 122. And we're going to stay in the Sweden League. And let's go to this next match here. Norrköping is the best team in the Swedish league. Again, it's only an 8-point goal differential, but you can see the line there, minus 309. So heavy favorites for us. They have won all 4 of their matches. They won 4-2, 3-0, 4-1, 2-1. So they've scored 2+ goals in each of their 4 matches. Their opponent, Elfsborg, they've had 3 draws and 1 win. This match is at home. Of course, Norrköping's won both of those matches. And again, we've only had 4 matches, so if we sort of simulate it out to 6 matches, which is what I use for my goal diff stat model, they would obviously be a 10-point goal differential. So anyway, that is minus 309. The line for this match is minus 162, so they're heavy favorites. Again, we'll do the same thing as well here, only risk a half a unit. So if we lose this match, we will have only lost 1 unit. Of course, if we win, we'll only win a half unit. So that's our next play. Norrköping minus 164, half a unit. Oops, that's the same one. Sorry about that. And then finally, let's go to the Czech Republic. This, if you look at your sports book, wherever that might be, this is the Mole Cup matchups, a championship match. Slovan Liberec playing Sparta Prague. Slovan is at home. Sparta Prague is an 11-point goal differential. Favorite line is minus 236. Sparta Prague's playing really well. Post shutdown, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6 matches. Playing really well. They did lose this past weekend to Victoria Plzeň, but that's like the second best team in the league. Slovan Liberec, not in good form. They did win their last match out. That was against Baník Ostrava, sort of a middle-of-the-road team in the Czech Republic. Prior to that, they've either lost or drawn. So they've only won 1 match out of the last 5 of the 6. Again, Sparta Prague's in excellent form. We get really good value on this one. Really surprised at this line. The line is only minus 122. So Sparta Prague is our play at minus 122, full unit there. So just to review these plays, we have Chelsea from the English Premier League. That's minus 164. We're playing that for a half unit. Norrköping from the Sweden League at minus 162. That's a half unit. Kalmar from the Sweden League. That's minus 122 for a full unit. We have Tel Aviv from the Israel Premier League. That's minus 150 for a full unit. And then Sparta Prague at minus 122 for a full unit. So those are plays for today. So 5 plays for today, a big card. So hopefully we can have a nice little run here. And as always, appreciate the support that you guys have given me since we went public with this. I've been doing this since 2015, but actually running the subscription side, we're offering plays to the public content for, about a year and a half now. So, and a quick update of that, everything on the site for now, power rankings for soccer are free. So all you have to do is go to the website, MGCovers.com. I'm giving out all the power rankings for soccer for free, as well as all of my plays. I'll either post the plays here on YouTube or Instagram, so you can get all those plays for free. We probably will not start charging until maybe NBA a little bit halfway through, when they start around August 5th. So you get a lot of free content. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on all the social media platforms at MGCovers. Let's have a big winning day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.